Hmm. Well, again here, it's like, hmm. Well, here I am back with another one. Is it important? I, you know, I wish. Um, okay, let's have a conversation here on, da, 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 da. um, okay, can we, like, I want to break this down I want to break it, I want to break this in half and talk about if it's like my channel. My channel here is like fun. Okay, I'm going to talk about my um this as we all know, this is my channel in here. Um, and I don't want to give the wrong impression. Like you actually have to subscribe, and I don't, you know, I don't want to give the wrong impression. Like you have to subscribe in here because you do. No, no, no. Uh, because you don't. You could just watch my stuff and enjoy it. Like I mean, if you want to subscribe, that's not like my channel. Like my channel here is not like I I I don't want to give the wrong impression. Like I mean, you can totally do what you want. Like you can like the the way my channel works basically is that you can hate it. It is that you can give it is that you can give is that you can give yourself is that you can watch really amazing content. It, and I'm screaming. It, and and become like all inspired to make your channels better. Um, but even if you don't have channels, you can you can watch my stuff and enjoy it. Now, not so much to subscribe, but I mean, uh, see that's the Easter egg. Like I mean, that is an Easter egg in here. Uh, because like you can give yourself the option if you want to subscribe to my channel or not. You know, I'm not saying you have to. It's not good. It's not good. Like I mean, subscribing is only like one part of it. I I'm not. I didn't build a channel. I did not make a channel so people can just come in here, take one look, and subscribe. It's not about subscribing in here. It's about enjoying the content that I put in here. You know, it, like it's not about subscribing so much. It's about enjoying my content, me, my stuff. Like it's not about it. Like I mean, you you could subscribe if you wanted to, but that's only the bonus in here. But that's only the added bonus, or the added Easter egg. It, it's not important. It's not really important to subscribe because you watch one. It's not important to like it's just one Easter egg in here that you could subscribe if you like it enough. It, like I mean, if you like what I do in here, and you like the way that video art is, and you like the way of my video art, then the, then it's only by liking it so much that you would want to subscribe. No, but it, but but you don't have, but you don't have to subscribe. You know, you it. I I'm not happy about subscribing. I I'm not a fan of subscribing so much to channels on YouTube, but I want to be able to enjoy it so much that I want to subscribe. You know, I get a thrill out of it. You know, I get a thrill out of watching content in YouTube that that's so good that it basically, you know, I want to subscribe because of how much I really like it, love it even. You know, it it's when you get to the point of hey, this stuff's the greatest stuff ever. Maybe maybe I should subscribe. You know, because I love it so much. Because I like it so much, I want to continue watching it and continue. You know, I like watching it so much, I want to continue watching it. Hey, maybe I should subscribe. That's how it works, and that's how it works in here. You know, it's not through the power of, oh, I can subscribe. No, no, no. It's not through the power of, oh, maybe I should subscribe. It doesn't matter if I like it or not. Yeah. No, that's not the way to do it. If you hate it. If you don't like what I got, you can always unsubscribe. And if you like what I have, like if you subscribe to me already and you don't like what I have, then you can just totally unsubscribe. You know, and I would, it, and someone's like, I'd be happy. It, and, and in some ways, and in some ways I'd be happy, and in some ways I would be sad because because it's like going to the restaurant and getting the meal that you. It's like going to a restaurant and sitting down and ordering the soup of the day or whatever meal that that interests you, and you want to try it out, even if you haven't had it before. You want to try it out, and if the eyes go within, and if you really enjoy it, like just, and if you really enjoy the soup or the main dish, you'd want to tell your friends about it, wouldn't you? You know, of how good it was, so they can give it a shot. So they could be interested in going to that same restaurant and ordering that same meal. That's what it's like in YouTube here, and that's what it's like in my channel. I wanted to enjoy the soup that I've made, you know, or the main dish that I've made, you know, or I wanted to enjoy the soup or the main dishes that I have, you know, and, and, and of course I'm not telling you what to like and what not to like. I, I'm not telling you what not to eat. I'm not telling you what not to drink. I'm not telling you to like my channel. I'm not telling you that if you like my channel, then you better subscribe. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's open access. It's open access to you, and if you have subscribed before, and if you're a subscriber to me, and there's a dish, you know, there's a soup that you don't like, you stop speaking. You know, like it's not about do you like my channel. It's not about you have to subscribe to my channel or eat my soup. It's did you like it? And and I feel and I feel very strongly about not and I feel very strongly about not liking this, and I feel very strongly about that. Like I feel very strongly about rather I enjoyed it. Rather I want to be regurgitated up because it was so bad and awful or whatever. It's my choice. It's my choice if I want to eat the soup or complain to the or not complain, but like tell the waiter that hey, I didn't like the soup very much. Or do you have something else? That's my right, and that's your right as YouTube searchers to not like a certain video or videos in my channel. Or if you do like them, then okay, great, fine. You know, da 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 da. Like you can't. Don't have the right. You you have the right to say I don't want it. You have the right to say I don't like this guy's channel. To totally recommend. I would recommend to unsubscribing if you don't like my content. I would strongly recommend unsubscribing if you don't like what I have. And at the same time, I would strongly suggest to subscribe to my channel, but not for the sake of subscribing, for the sake that you like it. I could care less if you subscribed, or I could care less if you didn't subscribe. But if you like it enough, then that would tell you right there that, hey, I really like this stuff. I want to keep watching it. Maybe I should subscribe. You know? No. Yeah, you could. But you don't have to. It's the Easter egg that comes with this. But you, but you don't have to subscribe because I said subscribe. It's not about that. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do anything. You can just watch my stuff and enjoy it. And and if you but if you really, really, really wanted to subscribe, that would be because you really like it. That would be because you really enjoy what I got and you want to keep up to date with it. So you would be like, oh yeah, no, oh yeah, this guy's awesome. This guy knows what we want. This guy is the people. He is the people. He wants to give us what he wants to. He wants us to sample his soup, his channel. But he doesn't want us to subscribe because we have to. He wants us to subscribe if we feel inclined to subscribe. That's it right there. In and out of a nutshell, you can subscribe if you want to. Not because you have to, but because if you really, 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 really like it and you feel inclined to subscribe, there's nothing I would like better. If you felt you wanted to subscribe because you like what I have. That's not because, I'm this nice guy and I want to be a goody two shoes and force you to subscribe. No, no, yes, no. You have the right to unsubscribe if you don't like what I have. I am totally giving that to you. You don't need to subscribe unless you really want to. And at the end of the day, that's important. And at the end of the day, that is the most important to me. Is that you're happy and you are slowly developing a liking for my channel. And then and then and then you like it, and then you're slowly becoming a subscriber. You're slowly liking what I had. You're slowly giving. You're slowly becoming a subscriber because you like it, not because I told you to subscribe. You know, I don't like that kind of like, hey, look, I'm gonna force you to subscribe, or you know, I don't like that. I like, in fact, I hate that. I want I want to do everything thoughtful. You know, I am a very respectful, very thoughtful video maker in here, and it wouldn't matter if I was white, black, or black and black and like, it wouldn't matter if I was white. It wouldn't matter if I was black. It wouldn't matter if I was black and transgender. It would not matter because I want you to like what I have. I want you to like what I have, and you know, like, I mean, like, it wouldn't matter if I was white. It wouldn't matter if I was Caucasian, or okay. It wouldn't matter if I was Caucasian. It wouldn't matter if I was black and transgender. I would want you to like what I have. Not so much to force you, but to like, not so much to force you, because I don't want to do that. I don't know how people could do that to to the people that they want to give their stuff to. You know, I I can't, like, first of all, I I would not like myself if I was going to force you to like my stuff, and then force you to subscribe. And if you didn't like my stuff, I would do everything I can to keep you. I would. I'm not wanting to do that. I I want to be able to. I want to be able to put out good, fun, thoughtful, you know, content videos, and I I want to be able to put up my con. I want to be able to put out really amazing, really thoughtful, really great. You know, I I I want to be able to lose my head with comedy in here. I want to be able to give the best of what I have in here. You know, I I I do not understand where the force you to subscribe policy comes in. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like that. I would never support somebody who does that. You know, I like I I feel very squeamish about sledgehammering you into subscribing, because a real true artist of the video YouTube format making would never force his or her audience to subscribe. Why? Okay. Why? Because it's not the way of the YouTuber. Because it's not the way of the artist. I I want to I want to learn and grow and 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 give. I want to learn and grow with my audience on. I want to be able to learn and grow and share my content with you. You know, I I I want to be able to, like, share my content, but I also want to be able to share it responsibly, right? I I'm responsible for making really good, really thoughtful, fun, and awesomely hilarious content. But I also want to encourage you to pick my brain along with. But I also want you to. But I also want to encourage you to give to to pick my brain, right? Or in other words, be uh, develop a taste and a liking for my content. And and if you really like it, it's only then your inner voice here is going to tell you, hey, this is really good stuff. I, you know, sorry about that. Just, you know, my brain is, yeah. Um, but no, but like, yeah, I don't want, you know, I don't see how that's fair to force people to subscribe to whatever channel. Like, I mean, who in the right mind would do that, right? I mean, think about it for a minute. My, you know, to be a YouTube video making uploader and to be a like, I mean, think about it for a minute. I'm a video uploader and I'm an artist. I'm a I'm a YouTube oriented artist, and I want to give my best play. You know, I, I'm a YouTube video uh, uploader and uploading. Like I mean, think about it for a minute. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTube oriented video artist and uploader, and I want to be able to create like I mean, think about it. I'm a YouTube oriented artist, and my art going into my channel to make my channel, you know, it isn't it more important to enjoy my channel than to like, I mean, isn't it more important to enjoy my channel, not just subscribe? Like, I mean, think about that. It, anybody who's a YouTube artist, anybody who's a YouTube artist slash creator knows that policy. You know, they don't want to push. They don't want to push. They don't want to force anybody to subscribe or like their channel and their stuff. But it, but if, they like the content enough and want to subscribe, you know, like, I mean, why not? It, like, I mean, like, you're not going to go to, like, I mean, you're not going to go downstairs to, you know, the haunted place. Like, I mean, you're not going to go to hell if you don't like something in my channel. If you don't like it, then just, you know, be inclined to jump out and become an ex-subscriber. Like, I mean, you have that right. Like, I mean, you have that right to do to become an ex-subscriber, or like, I mean, you have that right to become an ex-subscriber if you really don't like my content. But if you do, and you do want to subscribe, great. You know, like, I mean, you know, like, you're not going to go to hell if you don't like what I have. Just become an all you have to do is become an ex-subscriber. In other words, unsubscribe if you don't like what I got. You know, I mean, that's your prerogative. That's your choice. But if you thought you were wrong, but if by chance you missed, but if by chance you thought you did, but if by chance you decided to come back, then that's great too, because I I I, I want to be able to impress you. I want to be able to make you happy in here about liking my stuff. And, and just because it's hard work does not mean I don't want subscribers. It's it just means I'm totally happy if you want to subscribe. I'm totally happy if you don't want to subscribe. So it's totally up to you. In this YouTube world, like, you can click the subscribe and hit the button, sorry, the bell. But what's more important to me is that you like my stuff. But not but it's more important to me that you like my stuff and are happy with it. Because I wouldn't want you to subscribe if you really didn't like it. If you really didn't like my channel and what I'm doing it, then you would not want to subscribe to my channel if you thought for 1 minute that you wouldn't like it. I mean, I want to be it's up to you if you want to subscribe. I'm not telling you to subscribe. That that's your choice. That's the choice that you make if you like my stuff, and if you get to that point of really engaging. If you really like my stuff, then of course you'd want to subscribe, right? But if you don't, like I am not going to be offended if you don't want to subscribe. And even if you've been subscribed to me for a long time and you want to take a break and come back another time, you could totally unsubscribe. It that is not my choice to make. That's not my choice to make. If you want to unsubscribe, that's yours. If you want to go for, if you want to unsubscribe for a year, if you want to unsubscribe for a month or whatever, if you want to unsubscribe and just think about it, and then for a month or for a couple of years and then come back, great. But I would not want, so subscribing is just the Easter egg in here, and hitting the notification bell. That's only the Easter egg. You don't have. That's only the Easter egg that comes with this channel. I'm not saying you have to do it. That's totally up to you. It's not up to me if you want to subscribe. That's up to you. You don't it's not up to me if you want to subscribe. That's your choice and your choice alone. If you want to subscribe to my stuff, and it's going to be through the power of your liking it, that's going to do that for you. It's not going to be. So the power of subscribing is good, but what's better is the level of liking it. I would subscribe. I would totally tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. I've seen YouTube channels, and there are some that I just didn't like, and so I didn't bother subscribing, because if I did, so I didn't bother subscribing because I knew I wouldn't like it. So the same goes for in here. You can subscribe if you want to, but if you really don't want to, then fine. I'll see you next time. Then fine. I'll see you in the funny pages another time. But I know what it's like to not like. I know what it's like to watch someone's channel in YouTube and not like it enough to subscribe. So the same goes for in here. You know, like I know what it feels like to not like somebody's channel. I I go through YouTube channels all the time. I go through YouTube all the time watching stuff, and I didn't really like it. So I did. So I couldn't. So like I I am very open. I am very like I'm not closed minded to seek out even the worst YouTube channels. You know, I'm not closed minded at all. I will, you know, I'll watch them for a little bit, and if I don't feel like subscribing, it's because I didn't like it that. And if I don't like, I know what it's like to I mean I go through YouTube like a Texas hurricane, and and like I mean I go through YouTube like a hurricane, seeking out really good channels that know what that that know how to treat that know how to treat viewers, that knows how to respond to that knows how to respectfully that knows how to respect and engage the viewer. You know, I do that. And if I don't like it, or if I don't want to see that stuff, I'm not going to subscribe to it, right? Like if it's not pleasing to the viewer, then why would you? Then, like if it's not pleasing to the viewer of what they're looking at, then of course they're not going to subscribe. You know, I I go through YouTube like a hurricane, and I would not. I I I go through YouTube like a hurricane, and and I'm seeking out channels that knows how to be pleasing to the that knows how to please that knows how to be viewer friendly and respecting those viewers. Like I go through YouTube like a hurricane, seeking out channels that are not only pleasing to the viewer, uh, they like I mean I want to be able to like I like I like I mean I I I I go through YouTube like a hurricane. Okay, like I really do. Like I really do, and I want and I'm going after channels that give a shit, or if some people or if some of you don't like that language, a bullcrap. Uh, you know, like I like looking for channels that know how to please and impress the viewer, and that's what I search for, and that's what my everyday search is in YouTube, and that's what my everyday search in YouTube is. You know, I want to go to those viewer friendly and viewer make and viewer feeling good channels. You know, viewer friendly um, and making the viewers feel so good about the content that they actually want to subscribe almost right at the bat. So I get it. You know, so that's what I want to do in here. I want viewers to come here. I want viewers to check out uh, my music lists that are connected to this and to my channel because it's a viewer friendly, viewer welcoming, viewer engaging channel. So, like you know, I want to be doing. I want to do that. You know, I want to give people a chance to to actually be like, hey, this is great stuff. I really like it. I'm developing a liking for this. Hey, this stuff's really great. I'm starting to develop a liking for this. You know? Oh, okay, a few weeks later. Okay, okay, this is the best stuff I've ever seen. I really like this stuff. I really want to see more of it. So I'm going to subscribe and hit that bell because I, because I like it so much, and this person knows what they're doing apparently, and they're respectful of 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 uh, of my and they're respectful of my, you know, what, and like, I really like what this is. I really want, like, that's what I want viewers to think in the back in front of their head. You know, like, hey, this guy's good. This person is really, really good at what they're doing. They're they're very responsible, uh, and very thoughtful with their content. They're very thoughtful. They're very thoughtful and responsible with their content. They they care about quality. Never They care about quality, and they care about what the viewers want. They care about quality. They care about what the viewer want, what the viewers want, not what they want. So having that, I you know I just gotta subscribe now because they're responsible. They're responsible. They're clean. They're fun. They're they're a little dirty in like around the edges. You know, like, I mean, that's what I want people to feel like in here. Like, hey, this guy's good. This guy's, excuse me. I gotta take a gun to that. I gotta take a BB gun to those virus warnings because I don't have viruses in here. But anyway, I I mean, yeah, I want people. I want people to feel like like I want people to feel like when they're watching my content, like they've known me for years, right? I want people to come here, watch my stuff, and feel like they've known me for years, and like I want people to come in here, see what I got, and automatically to feel like they've known me for years, and that's what I want to give. That's what I want to give. I want to treat. I want to treat every viewer that comes across my channel like they've known me for years, right? Like, I mean, what's wrong with that, right? I want people to come in here and view my content, see it, watch it, and feel like they've known me for years, like they've known me since they were going to kindergarten, right? That's what I want. The impact of being here, like they've known me for, like they love my, like I want people to feel when they come to my into my channel like I care. You know, I I want people to, when people come in here and they view my content, I want them to get the feel of, I want them to feel so comfortable knowing about me, and you know, I want them to, I want people that come in here to feel like they've known me for thousands of years. You know, uh, I the people that I have already, like I want when people come in here and view my stuff, you know, my content, I want them to feel like they've known me their entire. I want them to feel like they've known. I When people come in here and view my stuff, I want them to feel like they've known me. I want them to feel like when people view my, like when people come in here and watch my stuff, I want them to feel. I personally want them to feel like they've known me for years, you know, and 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 even and even though we've only just, be, you know, and even though we just kind of met or whatever, uh, the feeling of no, the feel, I want people to feel like when they're watching my stuff for the first time, I want them to feel like they've known me for years, and I, you know, I want people like when people come in here for the first time and watch my stuff, I want them to feel so comfortable in here that they just, I want them to feel so comfortable. Like I want you to feel so comfortable in my channel that you automatically feel like you've known me for years. You know, like that's what I want. I want, like, I'm sorry to repeat it, but like I want people to feel. I want people when people come in here and view my stuff, my content. I want, for the first time, I want them to feel so comfortable in here that they've known me for years, and it's only from there, right? Like, I mean, come on, like people coming in here for the first time and looking at my stuff, I want them to feel so comfortable in here that they automatically feel like they've known me for years. You know, so you know that's the impact. That's what I want. That's that's the impact that I'm going for in here.